Hey guys, we're going to set up a fairly simple error monitor in Sysmac Studio. We're going to do this with two files. We're going to have a main program that just kind of simulates running a dummy program. And then we're going to have an error monitor that watches for errors and then stops the program if needed. So for our main program, we just call this main. This is going to be pretty simple. We're just going to have a do run. So this is like if you had a HMI that gave a run command. This is just kind of the placeholder for anything that is running. So whatever your do run does, this is that. We're just kind of using this placeholder. Then we'll have a do stop. And again, this is like if your HMI pressed the stop button, some user requested stop. And then again, whatever your running logic is, this is assuming we are stopping it. Now for our area that watches for errors. So basically, if the system is running, then we'll watch for a couple different errors. So we'll have, say, the door opened. Say we had e-stop. And we'll do maybe we lose air pressure. All right. This would maybe we'll just simulate that as it's normally closed when it is running. So your pressure switch is on. Yeah. Okay. So first error, we'll do error door open. I kind of always use this ERR prefix, make it a global variable just to show that it is an error. This is an error condition. Then we'll do error e-stop on. And error below error. And then we'll write this later, but basically any error that requires the system to stop, which I guess should probably be all of them, if we get this error, we will also do stop. So if we get an error, we're going to write this in the error monitor, but any error will cause it to stop. When we see the stop signal from the error, we will send the do stop, which will then come up here, take it out of run mode. So that's the main program. We'll add another section that will be our error monitor. So for this, let's write our errors. I guess let's start with door open. So the easiest way I found to do this is when we get this error, we will move some value. We'll just call this error code 1 into our code error. It'll be an int. Okay, so if we get this code error door open, we'll move 1 into the code error. And if you remember before, we had error do stop. So if we're running and the door opens, we send the code error door open. This will complete. We'll send a value of 1 into our code error. I like to prefix it with code. And then we will do the error do stop. When we get do stop, we will take it out of run mode by setting this high, reset our running. So we're going to do this with our e-stop as well. So our e-stop on. This is going to be code 2. And kind of same thing. So if the e-stop is on, now we set our code to 2. Now we do stop. And the last one was our air pressure. Air, low air. Set it to 3. And do stop. So this is real simple, just kind of a framework on how to do it. So let's try to deploy this. Okay, no errors, we're good. We will do run. We don't have air pressure, so it took us out of run mode right away. Let's see, let's set this. Okay. False, not true. So now we're running. So we are in run mode. So if we lose air pressure, what we should see is this will go high, air, low air. We'll set a value of 3. We already had 3, so let's reset this. So we should see a 3, go into our code error. We'll get the do stop, and it'll take us out of run mode. Let's set false. This would have went true. We got our do stop. We're out of run mode. We got a code of 3 in error. So let's reset this. Reset. Run again. I guess it is true. Run. Reset. Now we're running. Now let's say we got the door open. So kind of same thing. We should see the door open. This will go high, and we'll get a code of 1 in error. So let's door open. We're out of run mode. And then we have a code of 1. So that's a simple error monitor. That's just an easy way, and you could set these anyway. What's kind of nice is like anywhere in your program, you can just do this error, and as long as you handle it in a monitor, it'll assign the code and take it out of your run mode. All right, one last thing. Let's write the quick reset code. So up here, if we do something like a reset button, we can do reset button. This would be probably a global for your input for the button. So if you rising edge, we will move code of 0 into our error code, and you can this would start your reset sequence. So we'll just do reset. So now whenever you press the reset button, you'll move a code, the value of 0 into your code error, and do reset can start whatever reset sequence you have. You can handle different errors there, but now it'll automatically reset this value.